Well, good morning and welcome back to Daybreak. So I'm here with Nicole Christensen, and she is going to tell us all about what you need to know for this exciting tax season. I mean, believe it or not, it's here. Some are excited, some are not. But what is it that the perfect client, or what is it that folks at home should bring to you if they want to see their tax preparer?
Well, most tax preparers will send their clients out an organizer or a checklist of information that they had used on their previous year's tax return. So it's really helpful for the tax preparer if the client uses that information and makes sure that they have all of that information gathered together and bring that in with them when they come to get their tax return prepared.
All right, let's say you go to a tax preparer and they don't give you that list. Is there any kind of signs or any kind of little tips that you know that you're going to a tax preparer that knows what they're doing?
Oh, well, I think a good tax preparer will know the questions to ask. We'll go through a number of items, potential sources of income, potential deductions, and that sort of thing. And a good tax preparer will provide that kind of a checklist or organizer to help them to make sure that they're not missing any potential deductions.
Okay, now we are still, in the beginning of March, so we still have, I'd say, a few weeks before it really gets down to the crunch line. But when would you say that folks maybe need to start thinking about an extension?
Well, I typically say if they don't have their stuff to their tax preparer by the beginning of April, that they should be open to the possibility that it will be put on extension. But I want to remind people that it's an extension of your time to file your return. It's not an extension of time to pay. So even if you think you might owe taxes, you should try to make an estimated tax payment before April 15th. Otherwise, you could get penalized for late payment.
That is something that's very important, because I think with the extension, you think, oh, maybe I could pay a little later. I'm sure people always want to skip it on that.
Yes.
Is there any new tax laws that are coming to effect for this year that people might need to kind of be on the horizon for?
This year, there's not a lot of tax law changes. There was, of course, a big one that came into effect with the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act that came into effect in 2018. This year is pretty much the same. There's only minor differences.
Well, that's great, and that's why maybe they should go to a professional tax preparer to know exactly what to do, right?
Yes,
Right.
yes, exactly.
Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Now over to